on a show. Let me talking out like when we're no calling there. So all you can do is you will listen to the news, and they can also encourage you to buy the newspaper to listen to the news in details.
But do you do viewer recognition at times?
Oh yes, we do viewer recognition. When you are watching, we notify you, and sometimes we even appreciate you on a show, telling you thank you for always following us. We also encourage you to share the live stream, because the more you share the live stream, we transform and we transition ourselves as a broadcast team as well.
Wow. So when can I better get this program you are talking about?
This program is aired every Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. to 10:45. The program runs for 45 minutes.
Wow.
And guess what?
Wow.
We bring you
Okay, good morning, folks. Good morning and welcome to Focal Online TV. Welcome to the daily edition of Inside the Print Media here on Focal Online TV. So it's such a blessing to be alive this morning, and it's blessed to be here in the studio as well to bring to you information relating to our country, Liberia, and the world at large. So this morning we have varieties of newspapers. As usual, we have the Daily Observer newspaper, we have Front Page Africa, we have the Newtown newspaper, we have Hot Pepper, and we're going to be bringing to you international news on these different platforms this morning. So one thing I want you to know is, I want you to know that Liberia is proud of you. Those of you who took upon your time yesterday to go and forth, Liberia is proud of you. Remember, Liberia is what we have. So we have to be supportive when it comes to things relating to our country, Liberia. And of course, we went and exhibited our constitutional rights. We exercised that yesterday, and our fingers were marked. Yes, that we voted. And I'm sure we all know within ourselves that we voted for the right reason and we voted for the right person. So let's stick close to our radios. Let's stick close to the time 4:30 from Deviator Brown Lasana, who is the head commissioner of NEC, that is National Election Commission. And let's continue to maintain the peace we have within our country, Liberia. For now, much cannot be said, right? We cannot say much until we hear from the house's mouth. So let's hold on to that of the commissioner. And so, yes, that is it. A big applause for all of you who went out there yesterday. I mean, the queue and park like the first round, but we exercised our constitutional right yesterday. Maybe the places were not packed because the process was faster. We only had one paper and we just going forward. It as easy as it was yesterday. Imagine me spending like 3 minutes on a queue. It was something, I mean, so amazing, not time consuming. So yes, but we did the right thing yesterday for our country. Remember, says yes, so now Liberia will hold you responsible. The other generations will hold you responsible for making a wrong decision. And it's prudent enough that I say thank you to all of you yesterday. And thanks to all of our viewers who are watching. We made a good mark yesterday, rating 100% if you went to the polling station and you cast your vote. I want to say thank you. This is the daily edition of Inside the Print Media. My name is Gretchen Courage Park, and all we do here on Focal Online TV, especially as it relates to the daily edition of Inside the Print Media, we bring to you information related to our country, Liberia, and the world at large. So, folks, thanks for joining me this morning. If you are watching from a diaspora, we say a pleasant good morning, good evening, good afternoon. And if you are watching from this blessed mother's land of Liberia, I want to say thanks for joining us and watching. And good morning to you as well. So let's take a short break, folks. When we get back, we commence with our reading of the newspaper. So we will firstly begin with the Daily Observer newspaper. Until then, please stay with me as I will be right back shortly with the news headlines in the news.
Hello dear, my name is K. Lyndon Togba. I'm in search of a platform where I can get credible information of our daily happenings in Liberia and the world at large.
Hello, Kialinontopa. My name is Gwegfina Nkorishpa. Haven't you heard about Focal Online TV?
You say Focal Online TV?
Focal Online TV is located within a Topo village community along the Japanese highway.
Tell me more about the.
Oh yeah, welcome back, folks. Welcome back to the daily edition of Inside Print Media. Here with your presenter, Gwegfina Nkorishpa. So let's look at our news for today. We have one headline from the Daily Observer newspaper. It reads: ECOWAS Observer Mission responds to statement made by Mo Ali. This is from the Daily Observer newspaper. ECOWAS Observer Mission responds to statement made by Mo Ali. Of course, you know who Mo Ali is. He is a strong supporter and a national campaign spokesman of the Unity Party, just so you know. So the ECOWAS Observer Mission to the presidential election in Liberia has noted with regret and reckless statement made by Mo Ali, national campaign spokesman or spokesperson of the Unity Party. In his Facebook post of November 10, 2023, stating that the ECOWAS Observer Mission had been influenced by USD 150,000 to declare a purportedly rigged election as transparent, free, and fair. The ECOWAS Observer Mission takes strong exception to this scurrilous statement, which puts at risk the safety and physical integrity of the ECOWAS observers from across West Africa who have come to accompany the good people of Liberia in this pivotal election. The ECOWAS Observer Mission calls on the leadership of the Unity Party to denounce the statement made by its national campaign spokesperson that seeks to denigrate the image of ECOWAS. The ECOWAS Observer Mission challenges Mo Ali to prove this scurrilous accusation or publicly withdraw it immediately and tender an unqualified apology. Failing this, the ECOWAS Observer Mission and the ECOWAS Commission reserve the right to employ all necessary measures to hold him personally accountable for his utterance. The ECOWAS Observer Mission urges all citizens of Liberia to deepen the positive outcome of the October 10, 2023 elections by remaining focused in living up to their civic responsibilities towards the November 14, 2023 presidential runoff. In this regard, the ECOWAS Observer Mission counts on the people of Liberia to disregard such falsehood perpetrated by individuals who may seek to derail the positive democratic gains made by Liberians. The ECOWAS Observer Mission wishes to assure the good people of Liberia of its complete neutrality towards the contestants in November 14 presidential runoff poll. The mission further stated reaffirms its total commitment to a credible, inclusive, and peaceful electoral process in Liberia. In accordance with its mandate under Article 12 and 13 of the ECOWAS Supplementary Protocol on Democracy and Good Governance. So this is from the Daily Observer newspaper. You heard it, folks. You heard they have responded to the statement made by Mo Ali, and it's good enough that he go back in his closet and make the right decision if he doesn't have any evidence, because it's going to take another step. So this is from the Daily Observer newspaper, just so you know. Another one reads from the Daily Observer newspaper: we have former President Sirleaf among Time 2023 honorees. Former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf among Time 2023 honorees. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, former president of Liberia, in 2011 Nobel Peace Prize, will be awarded at the Time Impact Awards Africa ceremony on November 17, 2023 at the Kigali Convention Center for Promoting Women's Leadership. Sirleaf, who was elected as the first female head of state in Liberia and Africa, will be honored alongside scientists, CEOs, artists, activists, pop star, and politicians who are also moving the award forward. The ceremony recognizes leaders who, through sustained efforts, have done extraordinary work to shape the future of their industries and the world at large. The Spring's honorees range from the former First Lady, who has spent decades fighting for women's and children's rights, to a prolific filmmaker and producer who bring how we tell stories. We are honored to recognize the inaugural class of 2023 Time Impact Awards Africa's honorees for their remarkable accomplishments. And Time Chief Executive Jessica Simley. Time is excited to bring the Impact Award to Rwanda for the first time with the support of our partners to visit Rwanda. The Time 100 Impact Award highlights Time's dedication to recognizing individuals who are making a positive impact in the world. So this is from the Time 100 Impact Award, and they will be recognizing our former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. I don't know why I'm calling her president, and they're gonna be awarding her for her tremendous effort as it relates to women leadership and that of children. So it's good enough we say heads up to her and congratulations. Because of her, we have many women who have taken up the bold step to go on stages and be activists to speak their mind. You see Bowie, you see Vic Jones, you see a lot of great young women and older women are taking the stage now. They are firm. So we want to say thank you to her, former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, for her tremendous work done here in our country, Liberia, and that of the world. Remember, she served as the first female president in Liberia and that of Africa. Kudos to us. So we move over to the New Dawn newspaper. We have pre-marked ballot rumor is fake news. Wow. NEC clarifies. This is from New Dawn newspaper. It says pre-marked ballot rumor is fake news. Wow, NEC says so. NEC clarifies this. Let's get into the news and see why they are clarifying this. The National Election Commission dismisses rumors circulating on social media about pre-marked ballot discovered in Foya, Lofa County as fake news and disinformation campaigns intended to undermine the electoral process and discourage Liberians from turning out to vote. NEC Chairperson Deviato Brown Lasana emphatically clarifies that the Commission did not issue any instruction to pre-marked ballot for the presidential runoff election. At the same time, she says party agents demanding polling staff to read out names of voters prior to voting is not feasible. Addressing a news conference Tuesday, November 14, 2023, just before polls could close yet, Chairperson Deviato Brown Lasana said this is against polling and counting procedures, as it has the propensity to expose voters to undue scrutiny by unauthorized persons, thereby jeopardizing their protection. Chairperson Brown Lasana explains that it also compromises the secrecy of the voting process and calls on all polling staff involved in calling out voters' names to desist. The NEC was categorically denies and rejects report that the Commission has signed an MOU with political parties in the presidential runoff election to call voters' names and check them against the final registration roll issued to them, as such practice is against the NEC's polling and counting procedures. Meanwhile, she discloses that all ballots deployed to the magisterial offices and onward to 2,080 prisons and 5,890 polling places remain intact for the 14 November election. Chairperson Brown Lasana calls on all political party agents, electoral actors, and stakeholders to desist from getting involved in illegal and disinformation campaigns that have the propensity to not only undermine the credibility of the electoral process, but to even threaten the peace and stability of Liberia. So this is from Deviator Brown Lasana, especially, and this is being cleared through by NEC. NEC has clarified pre-marked ballot rumor is fake news. That is what NEC says. So let's go to another headline. Ghanaian soldiers beat and arrest journalist Nicholas Moka wipe phone. Ghanaian soldiers beat and arrest journalist Nicholas Moka wipe phone. Ghanaian morning show host Nicholas Moka was filming soldiers attacking a man when the soldiers began attacking Moka, according to news reports. Screenshot courtesy of Ayemasi FM. Abuja, November 13, 2023. Ghanaian authorities must swiftly complete their investigation into the soldiers who attacked and detained journalist Nicholas Moke last month and hold the perpetrator to account, the Committee to Protect Journalists said Monday. On October 19, 6 soldiers attacked and beat Moket, a morning show host with the privately owned Ayamasa FM broadcaster. After Moket became filming the soldier attacking a man in Burma Central Municipal District of Ghana's Eastern Region, according to a report by the privately owned Modern Ghana News website, and Moket, who spoke by phone with CPG. After noticing Moke was flaming, a soldier approached the journalist, grabbed his shirt by the neck, and began to hit him, demanding to know why Moke was flaming. Moke said 5 other soldiers then joined in hitting and kicking him all over his body, even as he told them he was a journalist. I mean, this is something typical over, which is totally bad and should be kicked off of our country and all over Liberia. You should be able to respect a journalist. Why should you hate? Any act of violence is totally wrong. Any act of violence is totally wrong. So why should you hate on a journalist? Why should you kick a journalist knowing that he's recalling you to show why? Because you are a soldier? But again, these things happen in our country and we feel it's one-sided. These things only happen in Liberia. No, it happens all over. And this needs to stop as it relates to journalists. You hear people insulting journalists. You hear people slapping journalists. It's so bad, please. So let's move over to the front page African newspaper. From there, we take a break, folks. Please make use of my comment section here. This is where I know you are watching me, and this is where I do a thumbs up to all of our viewers who are watching. So we have Manema Last Bonsano. Good morning. I'm following from Patrick community. Thanks to you for joining us this morning. We have Tomo Masale. He's saying good morning. Good morning to you and thanks for joining us this morning. James P. Todd, good morning, Newsday. I'm following you from Mawadi University Hostel C in India. Wow. I'm blessed to have you here on this platform, James, and I hope you can stick with me every morning on the daily edition of Inside the Print Media. Thanks to all of you who join us this morning. I'm blessed having all of you here, and it's so wonderful that you join us this morning and willing to get positive information and leading information relating to our country, Liberia. Thanks to all of you so much. Kindly continue to make use of our comment section here on Focal Online TV. So, folks, let's proceed. Let's see what Front Page Africa newspaper has for us. We see Representative Gray and newly elected Representative Toll sparks tension at GWKC High School. This is the same school that Samuel Tuel went to. And something went on. I'm not going to dive into that because I know you love gist. But the same school again. It seems like this school is interesting. It's a place where a lot of activities go on there. So let's look at it. Representative Gray and Toll, Prince Toll. Newly elected Representative Prince Toll sparked tension at the G.W. Gibson High School. This is interesting. G.W. Gibson High School in Monrovia witnessed first-hand electoral violence when riot police from the Liberia National Police intervened in a serious confrontation between Representatives Akaras Moses Gray of the ruling Coalition for Democratic Change (CDC) and newly elected Representative Prince Tools of District 8, Montserrat County. According to information gathered by this paper upon arrival at the scene, the tension began when District 8 Representative Gray rushed to the center accompanied by able-bodied men. This was based on information he received that newly elected Representative Toole was instructing voters to display their voting cards before casting their votes, which reportedly angered Gray. Another voter informed this paper that Representative-elect Toole was encouraging voters to vote for the Unity Party. Prince Toole came here this morning and was telling people on the line to vote for JNB. So our people also called Representative Gray to come and put a stop to him. When Representative Gray came with his men, the two groups started fighting, said a voter. Wow. Other sources revealed that the entire drama unfolded when it was observed that people were voting multiple times at the center, with some disguising themselves as women. According to the source, this prompted Representative-elect Prince Toole to request the election workers to call out the names of those attempting to vote, a request that was reportedly denied by Gray and his supporters. During the ensuing tension, riot police from the LNP were called in to restore order. However, both representatives could not be reached on their mobile phones despite several attempts. Simultaneously, former President of Nigeria Goodluck Jonathan arrived at the scene to address voters and emphasize the need for peaceful election. This incident marked the first instance of physical violence during the ongoing election in Monrovia. In a related development, voters turned out at the University of Liberia campus, the Richard N. Nixon School, G.W. Gibson High School, and the polling centers behind the Renault garage remained low. Voters took their time to go to the polling centers and cast their vote. Favili Kamara, Coalition for Democratic Change supervisor at the Richard Nixon School, cited the low turnout, attributing it to the reduced numbers of candidates compared to the October 10 election, when senators and representatives were included on the ballot papers. This is important that you heard the news. Former president of Nigeria, according to information, former president of Nigeria, Goodluck. This is interesting, and I want to reread that part from him as it relates to the tension that arose at the G.W. Gibson School. So when these things were going on simultaneously, former president of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, arrived at the scene. Can you imagine that? When these things were going on, former President of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, arrived at the scene to address voters and emphasize the need for peaceful election. So that is for that, folks. I think things were really, really upside down yesterday till a former president from Nigeria who landed in Liberia could go on that scene and preach the message of peace. So let's take a break, folks. When we get back, I'll fill you in on the Hot Pepper newspaper. But with that being said, I'll be right back shortly with the news and details from the Hot Pepper newspaper. Thanks for watching, and I'll be right back.
Hello dear, my name is K. Lyndon Toba. I'm in search of a platform where I can get credible information of our daily happenings in Liberia and the world at large.
Hello, K. Lyndon Toba. My name is Gwefina Nkorishpa. Haven't you heard about Focal Online TV?
You say Focal Online TV?
Focal Online TV is located within a Tobo village community along the Japanese highway.
Tell me more about the platform.
This platform, called Focal Online TV Daily Edition of Inside the Print Media, does not encourage any form of dialogue between the viewers and the presenters.
Oh, you mean nobody calling there?
No, you can't call on a show. Let me talking out like when we're no calling there. So all you can do is you will listen to the news, and they can also encourage you to buy the newspaper to listen to the news in details.
But do you do viewer recognition at times?
Oh yes, we do viewer recognition. When you are watching, we notify you, and sometimes we even appreciate you on a show, telling you thank you for always following us. We also encourage you to share the live stream, because the more you share the live stream, we transform and we transition ourselves as a broadcast team as well.
Wow. So when can I better get this program you are talking about?
This program is aired every Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. to 10:45. The program runs for 45 minutes.
Wow.
And guess what?
Wow.
We bring you hot stories of our trending situation within our country, Liberia. Imagine hearing stories from Hot Pepper newspaper, from the Daily Observer newspaper, from Front Page Africa. Are you a lover of Front Page Africa?
Oh yes, I'm a lover of
Front Page Africa, and the Women Voices, and a lot more. Not forgetting international news, BBC,
Wow.
CNN, ABC News. We bring you headlines from those standpoints.
Wow, that is very, very, very amazing.
So we say, join us every day on the daily edition of Inside the Print Media at 10 a.m. with the headlines of
Focal TV, bringing you innovation to broadcasting, news, views, comments, and analysis of issues happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. Focal TV, with check and balance, we break it as it unfolds. Focal TV, bringing you face to face with newsmakers in town. Focal TV, the best online platform in broadcasting. Focal TV, located at Topo Village, Somalia Drive, Liberia. Be the part and experience the best in online broadcasting. Keep Focal.
Hello dear, my name is K. Lyndon Toba. I'm in search of a platform where I can get credible information of our daily happenings in Liberia and the world at large.
Hello, Lyndon Toba. My name is Grefina Korishpa. Haven't you heard about Focal Online TV?
You say Focal Online TV?
Focal Online TV is located within a Tobo village community along the Japanese highway.
Tell me more about the platform.
This platform, called Focal Online TV Daily Edition of Inside the Print Media, does not encourage any form of dialogue between the viewers and the presenters.
Oh, you mean nobody calling there?
No, you can't call on a show. Let me talking out like when we're no calling there. So all you can do is you will listen to the news, and they can also encourage you to buy the newspaper to listen to the news in details.
But do you do viewer recognition at times?
Oh yes, we do viewer recognition. When you are watching, we notify you, and sometimes we even appreciate you on a show, telling you thank you for always following us. We also encourage you to share the live stream, because the more you share the live stream, we transform and we transition ourselves as a broadcast team as well.
Wow. So
Okay, welcome back, folks. Welcome back to the daily edition of Inside the Print Media. So I'm here again, and I'm here to bring to you information from the Hot Pepper newspaper. And we are seeing the first headline from Hot Pepper newspaper: Speaker Chambers, winner of Plibo Sodikin District's election. Speaker Buffer Chambers, winner of Plibo Sodikin District's election. Several residents of Plibo Sodikin District, Maryland County, are claiming that pieces of evidence have revealed that Speaker Chambers is the legitimate winner of the just ended October election in the district, and therefore he must be given his rightful position. The residents claimed that Speaker Chambers' votes were tampered with, alleging that this is a fact that was revealed by C.C. Monahine, who was the National Election Commission NEC supervisor at the hall where the election was held. According to the residents, C.C. Monahina said she was afraid for her life, therefore she had to do what was instructed by the leaders to ensure that Anthony William became the winner of the race. Also, Chris Walcott, another resident of the district, alleged that the act was premeditated because they did not want Speaker Chambers again. According to Walcott's narration, they orchestrated their plan. They unleashed the country devil to scare people. So people are saying Speaker Chambers won the election, but there was a foul play. And Speaker Chambers had been Speaker of that House for a very long time. I don't want to bring up the question here, like what have he done? And it's a long thing, but still there's no paved road to his county, but he still want to go back for another 6 years. And a lot more, if and only if this particular case can go to court and be judged fairly, where they go back for an election to this particular district, so Deacon district, and he's the people want him back, that's fine. But if it is not so, I feel that Anthony Williams should be given the chance to lead and rule the people, because this man has been there for a lot of time and he has served that position, not just that position, but a speaker position, and you see nothing. So partly the people are tired, not because of the claims, the claims some of them are claiming right now, but partly because the people are tired. He have not yet shown anything that he have done to that particular place, and I feel when the people get tired with you, they get tired with you. On the other hand, another day we read a news where the women from Maryland County spoke about it, and they even made an alleged statement saying that President George Manuia is supporting Buffer Chambers in his case to push a case through the law. And that was what they are saying. And they are saying the only way they will support President George Manuia if and only if President George Manuia, can tell Buffer Chambers to leave what is already done, because Anthony William is what they want, and Anthony William has been elected. So that is it. The thing is so funny, but yeah, folks, let's get to it. You see, presently you can see the Delia Brown Lasana, who is on the screen of ours. She is the head of NEC, and of course, she's gonna be taking up the mental beginning today at 4:30. Hopefully, I don't know whether she will push the time to whether she will push the time to 5, but we're hoping that it leave at that particular time, and it's 4:30, and we're hoping that she could be on time this time around. She could be on time and in time. She could do the both. And another thing she could do is be more relaxed, refer questions if she's tired, and be polite. You don't show your parental role when you get on when you are at a seat where you have to be responsible enough in terms of your response. You have people who are watching you internationally, you have ECOWAS, you have UN, and a lot more, right? So you have to be more relaxed. Journalists will ask questions. That is why they are there for. They will ask questions. If the question doesn't make sense to you, if you think it doesn't make sense to you, that doesn't mean it doesn't make sense to the others who are listening or who went for the press conference or the press briefing. So it's prudent enough that today you be more calm, relax yourself, do the right thing. Sometimes we pray for a position in life, and one thing we forget to do is we don't ask God that, God, if I'm being given this position, I want you to give me strength to endure the hardness of it. We sometimes only want the luxurious salary and everything in the connection and everything and all of the plus that come along. So Teresa Brown Asada, madam, the day is the day that you have to be polite to journalists. You have to know how to carry on your approach in terms of response. You don't talk to people the way you don't like to be talked to. So you have to exercise patience. You have to exercise patience. I'm a commissioner. I'm on the desk. If there's a question being posed to me, if I respond to that question in a polite form and it still doesn't make sense or it still doesn't hit the answer the person wants, I'm kind of ask my colleague to elaborate on it more. But you don't go ahead making statement. I'm talking to you. Turn around, look at me. No, no, no. Please, you're not gonna do that today. You're gonna be very, very framed. You're gonna be very, very respectful. You're gonna be very, very polite. And all of your anger issues, your emotional issues gonna drop down today. And you're gonna talk to us like you are addressing any white person that will be in front of you today. You're gonna talk to us like we demand that you talk to us and you give us our report the way it should be reported. You're not gonna do anything out of your line today. Director Bamasana. If for any reason you see this video, this is a caution to you that we know the stage that you are in right now, and I understand all of that, Mama. But you need to realize your past mistake and how you can work on it this time around. So that is for that. Thank you. So, of course, Liberia is what we have, and this our beloved country is going to be respected in whatever decision that will be made today, and whatever decision that was made yesterday from the votes, and we're going to respect that, folks. We cannot do what is already undone. What is already done, sorry. We cannot do what is already done. So what we have to do is we have to exercise patience. And this goes to the other media platform who are carrying on misinformation. You cannot be misleading the people. Sometimes when you mislead people, it kind of causes chaos. So we just have to be patient. We have to exercise our right as a citizen to be peaceful. We have to be peaceful. Let's listen to the news. If there's a better way, if we have issues, there's a better way we can carry on with it instead of us carrying on the act of violence. So this is just a caution to you. Liberia is what we have. You see, Liberia has been a country, one of the oldest in African country. And it's time now that we put Liberia first. I tell you this for sure. If we decide that, oh, we want President George Manaria, and we go to the ballot box, we voted for him yesterday, and we put President George Manaria there, and President George Manaria not performing the way he should perform, it comes back to us. We voted for him. We are going through the struggle. And now we saw all of the things Joseph Boakai did with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf regime. And then we say we want to put him there. And if he does not perform the way he should perform, the way he should take Liberia at a higher level, it comes back to us that voted for him. So I'm saying this to say we are being held responsible for our votes. Yes, we are being held responsible for our votes, and we need to do better. We need to understand that now is the time that we put Liberia first. If we put you there 6 years, you do nothing. We take you from there. We put another person there. This is the Liberia we want. It's not time for sympathy. Oh, we know politics is interest. Where your interest lies is this and that. Well, we have to understand this is the Liberia we want. We requesting, oh, we want to change. We put Joey out there. Joey, we are not doing nothing. We move him from there. We put Joseph Boakai there. We gave him 6 years to do whatever he wants to do. If he doesn't do it, we move him from there. This is the Liberia we want. Young people, this is the mindset we should carry wherever we go. We shouldn't be like, oh, we see the reality in the things, but we are not taking a step. No. This time around, young people, let us stand up for what is right. You can pay my WAS fees, you can pay my school fees. If you are not doing what is right, or if you don't do what we want you to do for our country, to see our country being on a high level, competing with other African countries, we will surely put you down. Like, you need to go and rest. We put you down and give other person a chance. If that person come up and doesn't do the same thing, we put them down until we can see a better Liberia in someone who has the mindset to lead our country, Liberia. Until then, we have to put ourselves together, people. This time it's not sympathy. It's not because he paying my school fees. It's not because he paying my rent. Oh, I have my whosoever in the government, they are paying my rent, they are doing everything for me. And we see the reality that things is not going on, and we still want to vote. No. I see the reason. I see no reason in that, and it's time that we stand up for Liberia. It's time that we hold together for one nation. It's time that all of our thoughts be one. It's time that we unite together. We do away with violence. It's time that we hold together and we do what is right for our country, Liberia. There are other children in the villages who still don't have the full attention when it comes to education. They are taking what's 90. They don't even have full laboratory. There are time we see the right thing and speak about it, folks. There are time we do that. So this is how I close up today. I'm sorry I cannot bring to you more, but this is essential and this is how I close up. Don't forget today at 4:30 we're gonna be listening to Deviator Brown Lasana. She is the head of NEC. She is the head commissioner of NEC, and we're gonna be listening to her. Let us please respect that position she holds. I see on social media now we are posting her picture. We are seeing a lot more. We have this thing saying like we were to drag people, which is totally wrong, or to bully people. I mean, for her category, she's a female and she's a mother. And think about it, she has her children, even though things will not go right, but we can still state our claims. We can state our wrongs, and without being insultive, without insulting her, without doing all of the necessary wrong things. So yes, that is just that for today. And we say thank you folks for joining us. I appreciate all of you who joined us on this platform. Of course, at 2 p.m. today, I'm going to be talking to you about gender-based violence. And it's something that good we can talk about. Don't forget this morning, we're going to be talking about contraception as well. And it's good because we're going to be having a medical person in studio here. And we're going to be having another person who is biblically from another side, and how we can put our thoughts together as it relates to contraception and the way forward. So thanks for joining, and I appreciate you every time you get to join us on Focal Online TV, especially on our show or on our different platforms. Make use of our comment section. State your name in our comment section. Let us know that you are always following us, because of course we have something really, really good coming up for you. This is how I say bye-bye, and I wish you all the best. Continue to maintain the peace, because united we stand, divided we fall. Don't forget that. Thanks for watching, and I'll be right back later on today with the Focal Women Talk. Until then, this is it like what we want, and we must continue to uphold the peace we have within our country like you. Bye-bye, and I love you.
Hello dear, my name is K. Lyndon Togba. I'm in search of a platform where I can get credible information of our daily happenings in Liberia and the world at large.